Yo, what's up, guys? Cole Behan 412 here. Now, anyways, like I mentioned yesterday, that it'll be Q&A. So today is the Q&A questioning that you guys right here left me a lot of questions. So right now, this is perfect. And now, the best part is though, tomorrow is Tuesday Night War, and your requests are coming in for tomorrow. For Tuesday Night Wars matches, like I promised you. So right now, let's get to the questions. This first question is from my good old friend Keaton on YouTube, who has not given me one question, but 3 of them. First question is, how do you become an SML fan? Well, that's a good question, though. It all started years ago, back when I was in school, back in Illinois. Like I mentioned, in the part where when SML, like when Super Mario Logan made 1 million subscribers. I was, back in the day when I was in school, I was watching Super Mario Logan back then, when I was still in school, when he did the Mario and Luigi's Dumb Adventures episodes. That's the reason I became an SML fan, and yet I just kept thinking about it ever since. And yet it led me to the SML movies here in Vegas when I kept watching them. But my favorite funny part is that in Bowser Jr.'s Big Mess was when when the chef was so upset. When Chef Pee got upset, like he was like at the time where the clown was like look kid, if you give me $20, I'll tell you who paid me $10 to be Junior. And that was kind of funny there. He thought the chef was a kid. No, he's not. And yet, Keaton's second question is, what will you do if your channel hit 1 million subscribers? Now, that's a good question, because I had plans if my channel hit 1 million subscribers, because if it does, then all Tuesday Night War requests will keep coming in. Plus, what I'm trying to say is that if I hit 1 million subscribers, you guys at home, at the end of every Tuesday Night War, there will be a contest going around, and the winner of that contest will be given a free chance. Will be given a chance to none other to request a match of Tuesday Night War of you guys choosing for Tuesday Night War, but also for the HWF. But the best part is, you guys will be given a prize for each time you request. Like maybe a free video game or a free action figure of your choosing. And now, let's get to the final question. Can I please have a shout out? Keaton. Of course you can have a shout out. So, the shout out goes to Keaton right now, so you get a shout out right now. So, I'm going to give you the shout out right now, Keaton. I did that little favor for you. The shout out goes to Keaton. I hope you get that. So, right now, let's get to the next question. Okay, this next question comes from Nab519. Sorry if I didn't get the name right. And he asks, if you had to either have an actual on fight with either The Big Show or Andre the Giant, which would you fight? Well, that's a good question, because, well, if I had an actual fight with either The Big Show or Andre the Giant, it would have to be Andre the Giant, because that guy was a legend and a future Hall of Famer, in my opinion. But if I had an actual fight with Andre the Giant, I'd have to rely on my speed to try to beat him, because his size is, he's the ape wonder of the world, for crying out loud. The guy is so huge. But Andre the Giant would actually have to be my choice, because, like I've already mentioned, I would have to rely on my speed and then try to hit him with a stunner if I have to. Hit him with my Boulder 412 stunner finishing move. And then try to figure out a way to bring the guy down if I have to. Even if it has to be my favorite type of a match, Extreme Rules, or any other way it can. Well, that's my choice right there. So, anyways, let's get to the next question. And this next question comes from Super Cena 2007. Wow, we got ourselves a John Cena fan. And he asks, who is your favorite YouTuber? Well, like I said in my last Q&A, well, I already said it, so I'm going to give you my other favorite YouTubers. So my other favorite YouTubers, like you see in the description area below, DGDX Animation, Grimm's Toy Show, and of course Keaton. So he's one of my good friends, so he deserves that spot. And yet my other favorite YouTubers are Chase from Bird Out Inc., that guy with the gloves, and more importantly, like I've already mentioned, and my other favorite YouTuber is Big Boy Lance Smith, who just fully recovered just last year. And my favorite matchup he did on the Wide World of Wrestling, even Grand Slam 2, was when he took on Vince McMahon in one fight. That was actually an awesome battle. And yet, speaking of which, my other favorite YouTuber is Captain McKay Random, because, well, he did a lot of JWF videos, and even did a lot of dream matches. Even Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Vince McMahon. Actually, it was Stone Cold Steve Austin versus CM Punk, to The Rock versus Shawn Michaels, even to Bret the Hitman Hart versus the man I met at Super Toy-Con last year, Kurt Angle, WWE Hall of Famer. And that was a great YouTube videos that guy did. And yet he appeared in a lot of random videos on every channel, like Chase from Bird Out Inc., to none other than the Big Boy Lance Smith when he was the special guest commentator for Big Boy Lance Smith's contract signing with Vince McMahon, even to Grand Slam 2. Those were awesome battles. Those were awesome stop motions that those guys did. So, anyways, let's get to the next question. Okay, this next question comes from Super Plushies. He was on my last Q&A, giving out a lot of great questions. And he asks me, what will you do when you get to 200 subscribers? And will you do some sort of collection? Well, that's the good question that Super Plushies that you're asking right now. As it is, I have my own collection. Now, speaking of which, if I get to 200 subscribers, I'm going to show to you my entire collection of action figures that I already have, and some that you might have seen already in my 412 movies, even to none other, to the collection I have, even the cast you get to see, that is also part of my collection. And plus, more importantly though, and if I get to 200 subscribers, I will show my collection, plus even introduce you to the cast from 412 movies. I would even show you the whole cast. Now, the other part is that was a very good question. So, anyways, let's get to the last question. Okay, this last question comes from Shane Shelton, who did a lot of great stop motion on his channel. Even made a custom John Cena, what he was like before he was the doctor of Thugonomics, to a former 6-time WWE World Heavyweight Champion. So, here's his question. How old are you? What is your favorite drink? Do you like dogs? And what is your favorite birthday cake? Well, those are some very good questions. So let's start off with that one. So I am actually 21 years old right now, and yet I have autism. Yet I had autism since I was a little kid. So anyways, the next question that I'm going to answer is my favorite drink. Now that's a very good question, because my favorite drink is none other than an ice cold can of root beer. Because, well, I just love to drink a can of root beer because it's usually my favorite thing now these days. You know, the other question was, do you like dogs? So, yes, I love dogs, because they're just so cute. And if you saw my dogs in my 412 movies, that's the reason why I love dogs. They're just so cute. They're just so cute. I just love dogs. They're just so cute. And yes, the final question is, what is your favorite birthday cake? Like you mentioned, so like it says. So that's a very good question, because whenever it's my birthday, my actual favorite birthday cake is chocolate. I just love chocolate because it's so delicious in every way. And yet, the best part is that the chocolate cake is so delicious. That's because I love chocolate. So anyways, that's all the questions we got here, guys. So thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more. And be sure to give Sting versus Shawn Michaels a big thumbs up on DGDX Animation. Guys, remember, the more you like Sting versus Shawn Michaels, the more you're going to see CM Punk versus Daniel Bryan for the NYX Wrestling Championship. And thanks for watching, you guys. Tell DG, Grimm's Toy Show, and my friend Keaton, I said, what's up?